Alright, in today's video, what I'm going to do is show you how to use variables when you're creating a computer program. So here I've got a very simple computer program that just outputs hello world. So if I click on the green flag, as you can see, my computer program just outputs hello world. Now, what I want to do is I want to make a change to this computer program so that it outputs hello and then my name. Okay, now if I want the computer to output my name, I've got to tell it my name, and I've got to get the computer to remember my name. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to data, and I'm going to make what's called a variable. And a variable is a way to make the computer remember something. Okay, so every time you want the computer to remember something, you need to create a variable. So I'm going to make a variable, and I'm going to call it name. Okay, so every time I'm going to use this variable, I'm going to refer to it by its name, which is name. Okay, now I could call my variable anything I want, as long as it begins with a letter and it doesn't begin with a number. Okay, so I'm not going to begin it with a capital letter. So my variable is called name, and I'm going to make it available to all the sprites. Okay, so I'm going to click OK. All right, and there you can see the name up there. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give that variable a value. So I'm going to tell the computer the value that I want it to remember. Okay, so I'm going to put up here, I'm going to say set name to, and I'm going to get it to remember my name. Okay, so now what the computer will do, if I click the green flag, you can see that now the computer is remembering my name, and it's remembering it in a variable called name. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the computer to say my name. So I can get it to say, now all I need to do is I'm going to use an operator here, and I'm going to use a join. Okay, so you can already say that this says hello world in it. So I want it to say hello, but I want it to say my name. So I'm going to replace the world, alright, with my variable. So my variable is called name, so I'm going to just drag this and put it into there. So now what the computer's going to do is it's going to say hello and then whatever is in my variable called name. So in my variable called name is Mr. Molson, so this should say hello Mr. Molson. Alright, and I'm going to just drop that into there. Alright, and so I'm using my variable. So I've stored the value Mr. Molson in my variable, which is called name, and now I'm going to output the value that's stored in that variable, name. Alright, so I'm going to click on the green flag, and as you can see, it says hello Mr. Molson. Now, every time I want it to output Mr. Molson, I just need to use the variable. I just need to put name. Alright, so I can use it again. I can go to operators. I can say sing, and I can say, so hello Mr. Molson. Welcome